We had more memory loss shenanigans, Faye missing a big portion involving Anika. We then got the star map with the help of Wendy and the Leaf, trying to figuring out how to use it. We then went into the jungle. Faye did not find her dagger that she lost there. We found the webs that looked similar to what Faye remembered, and Faye got scared. We then saw some shadow creatures and avoided them with light. Not all of them, but some. Then we got to the vault where Pan was waiting for us. After a bit of back and forth, he partially took Anika's shadow.
I guess the best way to describe that is that he was able to pull her shadow, but not her soul, as in the same way that Barnabas has. So yeah, that's matches what I have in notes, and that's where we're gonna kind of begin. Is that you guys are on this kind of ruined bridgeway, looking upon this door to this vault. It's triangular in shape, and it bears the clear symbol of Merlin from even a distance away. Though it definitely has, seen some overgrowth and some of the some green has grown upon it from not opening too frequently. What do you guys do? Do you guys approach the door after Pan leaves, I assume?
Oh, he's left?
Oh,
yeah, he left.
Okay. Sorry, I just see his token there still.
And let me get rid of that.
Okay, that helps.
He left, but he sent Anika's shadow into the vault. You saw her shadow kind of walk away, and it's kind of just meld right through the.
I thought it skipped away.
It moved away.
This form of Anika would not skip.
Okay.
But it definitely.
I think I had 2 minutes left of Emboldening Bond.
Well, shall we, head up and...
Yep, let's get going.
Get the fuck in here? How deep is this water?
Oh, it's pretty shallow. It goes to about maybe your ankles and stuff.
That's fine.
It's just a puddle.
Yeah.
So, how committed are we to making Pan do its job?
Pan lose his shadow?
Do his job. Because, what if we could replace him? Just wondering.
But who do we?
I don't know how, but somebody who doesn't steal people's shadows for no fucking reason?
Barnabas, you want a job?
We're not giving Barnabas. You hate Barnabas.
I'm right here.
I like him more than Pan.
I don't hate him. I just dislike him for attacking you.
Look at Josel, and Barnabas says, Josel, are they just always this outspoken about people, random strangers they travel with?
Fuck off.
Oh, fair enough.
Yes, they are, Barnabas.
We are.
A little bit. Anywho.
Are you sure it's gonna be Are we sure we're ready for whatever Pan's kind of cooked up? It sounds like it's gonna be not just our ordinary fun that we have experienced so far.
I mean,
I don't think waiting's going to help.
Waiting.
Used in waiting. I want to leave this place as soon as possible.
I do think we need to work smart, though, and I don't know that we should split up much. And it's probably going to be a smaller area, and there's not going to be a giant crocodile that stops time. But...
Or has a flesh for half-drows. Or has
sure.
A for half-drow.
Yeah, it was the starfish. But... I I don't know. I think we just need to go in there, surround him, and beat him to a pulp if he's there. We need to work smart.
Surround who?
It drove Hook mad, so I guess keep our wits about us.
Going off of Lauren's plan. Don't split up.
Yeah.
Don't do anything rash or stupid.
Yep.
Make stuff up as we go because we don't know what's in there.
No. And yeah, Cronus, that might be I don't know if it's a smart idea.
What?
I mean,
I'm debating on giving Barnabas Umbra's cage the hold for this.
how
Probably
hurt does
good idea.
Barnabas look? Like, did he get hurt in the last fight?
He did. Hold on, I'm just firing up Fabler now too on my side so I can hear the music. Got it. Okay, that's on. Is the music going?
Yeah, just
the
give it a
music's going.
second.
Okay, go. All right. I'm sorry. What was your question?
How hurt does Barnabas look?
Barnabas. Let me look at him. He's not too bad. Did you guys heal him after the last battle? On a scale.
We haven't healed at all.
Okay. He kind of hit a little bit, but he kept with the program and stuck to followed your guys' lead and didn't get beaten up too bad. Bart looks a little rough though. He looks here. Bart is not quite bloodied, but he does seem to be a little bit more winded than Barnabas is already. On a scale of 1 to 83, he's a 60.
That ain't that bad.
That's not too bad.
Well, you guys are willing to or able to do what you like, but as you guys have kind of gotten closer and approached the door, you'll start to see, familiar decor or ornate design around this doorway and pattern. It's familiar in architect and design. That's kind of similar to the ancient writings and symbols and drawings that you saw during your time at Neptune. Something written in a language that none of you are too familiar with in this day and age or know of no culture that writes in the world today. But I believe last time you were in Temple in Neptune, you were able to kind of translate some of the scriptures. This doesn't look like actual text. This looks just more like artwork at the moment, but I will keep that in mind.
I think it was because I could speak Primordial, that's why we know some of it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And then you see on the door way just 6 kind of circles spread out around the center of the symbol of Merlin. 3 on the left and 3 on the right. And at this distance, the door, this is just stuff that you see. What would you guys like to do?
So do we step into the circles?
I step into the circle.
I'll step
Yeah,
into the
I do
circle as well.
immediately. Like, what?
So as you guys approach the door, your gauntlets, Lorna, and your circlet, Faye, And I assume, do the others follow, or are you all standing back? I'll let you role play / control Bart's character a little bit here, Cronus. I don't want to say, oh,
Yeah,
he'd go
no.
up there.
Yeah, no, everyone would head up.
Okay. So Bart would then, his boots would begin to kind of glow as well as he kind of moved forward. And upon the door, you'll see in let me see. Actually, maybe this would be better with a picture. I could do something like this. Let me grab that. This is easy enough to do. Grab the symbol of Merlin real quick from the library. Bloop. There, map layer. You guys can see that off to the side, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yippers.
So as you guys oops, I did not want to do that. As you guys approach, you'll see in the upper left corner where the circle was, it's doing it in the wrong color. Give me the right color. Or the red one circle lighten up as you approach. And the door already, as soon as you guys start to approach it seems like your presence of some of you being is already starting to activate, and you're starting to hear things kind of move within inside of it. That's kind of unlocking the vault. It seems like it's crunching through arcane and mechanical constructs at the same time as these things kind of light up as you approach. The purple one is glowing in this right spot. Get that.
So you think we should step in the spots coordinating with the color of her artifact?
I thought this was on the door.
Yeah, this is on the door. This is on the door
Alright.
of the gate, kind of lighting up. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to check my notes, put these in the right order.
And I was just like, okay, I think I know where Faye is on that.
And so then there is three other kind of like in that that are not illuminated. And all right, so and you see that the it's reacting to your presence and the presence of the relics that you guys are currently wearing. It starts to move and respond to your presence, you'll see the door finally kind of part open, kind of releasing this stale and old air that's just been locked away for a very long time. Looking inside the doorway, you're going to see kind of blue light emanate out from some of the torches and light sources placed within the vault, kind of leading you into the entryway. The smell is again a stale kind of air, and looking down the stairs, the light seems that it kind of goes in and out of the blue, and I'm sorry, did I say the blue light kind of going through and fading in and out down the stairs, and kind of fade into like darkness where you can't see much further without kind of entering. Do you all proceed?
I will start going in first. I have my sword drawn.
All right, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you guys make your ways down the stairs of this the vault, you're maybe 30 feet away from the door of the vault before it starts to make that same noise as it kind of slides back and closes shut behind you all.
Oh, great.
Well, that makes it a challenge.
And as you make your way down the stairs, you'll feel a slight change in the temperature, but you'll start to hear this noise of wind coming down below. Like it's more than just a draft, but almost like it's in a gust. It's quite loud in the further up ahead as you guys kind of make your way through. As you approach even closer, you'll start to see that the lights being put out by the torches and stuff start to not be as bright as when you first had entered or started your descent down the stairs.
Do we
Until
need light, guys?
I'm sorry.
I'm just asking if anyone wanted me to cast light.
I
Pull
mean,
out a continual flame torches.
yep.
All right. And that helps start to brighten a little bit, and the seemingly dimming path forward. It's not much longer though until you still see the torches, like the little sconces on the side and the torches on the side that kind of give off this blue light to the vault. You see them through the dark, like this like magical dimness or darkness kind of washing over everything, but the light itself is really becoming is not really able to emit like it normally would, kind of dwarfing the light to just your torch itself. It seems like even these magical flames seem to be starting to kind of overwhelmed by this kind of what's the best way to this kind of black smoking wind that's whipping across and coming into these tunnels now as you kind of approach that sound of the rushing wind before. Do you guys proceed?
No.
Yep.
Yeah, I will proceed.
Sure. All right. You finally make your way into the main foyer, and you'll see that there's this blackness kind of all over the room, flooding and kind of keeping things muted and kind of hard to completely make out. I did move you to the right map, right?
Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
I see the head of
It
Mickey.
is Mickey Mouse.
Yes. And you'll see that there is this like this concentrated darkness and blight.
Can I
if
see
you
through
will.
it with my devilish sight?
You are seeing, yes, you're able to see through and kind of make it out, but the light just isn't emitting like it would. It just has it's snuffing your torches down to a minimum. It's doing the same to the light that's coming out of these crystals as well.
Is it like kind of the island of Onse, where the corners were like in that darkness?
I am having a hard time remembering that layer. I
I'm
believe
sorry, I saw that last
yes,
week.
that was
It was
magical darkness, if I recall, that Onse kind of had manipulated to kind of allow it to teleport and dash around the room, if I recall correctly, right? Or something.
We
along
never
those
saw
lines.
him teleport.
Oh, well, spoiler alert. No.
Doesn't matter.
But yes, it is magical darkness in nature. So that's why I'm trying to make out exactly. As you get Faye, you will be able to see into the darkness further, but once you get this closer and closer to here and get into where it's kind of again placed almost this blight upon these crystals, subduing them, the light with around them. It's fairly dark. It's dark for everyone, and it's going to be even a little bit difficult for you, Faye.
So, okay, does not like that, because that should not happen with Devil's Sight.
Old magic.
Yep.
Yep, old
Shall
magic.
we-
I don't like it.
Let's
As
go
you
down.
guys
Cookies?
into this room, you guys will hear a voice kind of come out from the darkness, right center of the room, next to the center of this darkness. You'll just hear this loud voice come over saying, "You've come into our vault. This is under the Pan's protection, and we cannot allow you to proceed." Now, it's been a while since we feasted on fresh flesh, so please allow the the little ones to nourish themselves first. And you'll start to see or hear that familiar kind of screeching and the same kind of movement and shuffle come from within the darkness that you kind of experienced your way or on your way into through the Feywild and the wild forest to the west. And you will see.
Just gotta
Yeah.
love lackeys who forget who their real boss is.
Yep. As you start to see these small, lanky creature shadows of former selves start to appear, and that is going to start us off with initiative from everyone, please.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
I'm calling it. I'm gonna be last.
Oh no.
That was a 3 for Faye.
Oh, why did you have to say that, Josel? You
Hold on,
jinxed
Mark, still has
yourself,
to roll.
mate.
All right. Oh, why?
Hold
isn't
on, I'm
everyone
trying to
in
get Bart here.
Wait, did it not clear the previous?
No, you have to clear it yourself. It won't do it automatically on roll 20.
All right, that's all right. So we got Bart's on 26, right? All right, so I will. Then Faye started us off with a 13, so I will clean up the rest.
That was a terrible roll.
Shoot, did I? Yeah, I got rid of you, Faye, but that's all right. I'll add you back. The turn and. Oops. Barnabas, add turn, and let me roll for Barnabas. For oh, he did fairly good. 21. Okay. And let me go ahead and... Oh wow! All of a sudden, the music and Fable just like start going
Oh,
off.
yes.
Love it.
Also,
awesome.
yeah, make sure your like Chrome volume is down to like 2.
My what?
If you go into the volume mixer, make sure that it's
Yeah.
down to 2. Your Chrome,
Oh, gotcha.
because
Okay.
every time I change something, it goes back up. That's the one problem with this thing.
That's perfectly fine.
That is perfectly fine.
This is the workaround.
I like it.
Yep.
Okay. And that's gonna bring us to Bart. What does Bart do?
He's actually just going to move. Like, it gets darker, like, the further in you go, right? Is that what
Yeah,
it
it
is?
is all. As soon as you start to enter that kind of, that it's all dark.
So, like, right here, is he just on the edge of the darkness?
It's all dim light outside of it, but once you go in there, it is dark. Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
yeah. He would hang out here, wait to see if anything comes, and if it does, he'll attack it.
Okay.
Alright, I got one of those torches.
Dude,
now,
it
so
never
just-
fails. I'm always back to back.
I mean, that's good.
Okay, next is Cronus. What do you do, Cronus?
You know what? Seeing what Bart does, he'd probably do the same thing. Wait to see what comes out.
All right. Lorna, what do you do?
Seeing that they are pausing and waiting, Lorna is not going to rush in as much as she wants to. She is going to scoot up. Oh no, she can't. She can't. Fuck. Too many things. Because bracers, it's a bonus action. Okay, well, I'm going to bonus action rage. You know, actually, I'm going to... No, I'm just going to rage. Because I haven't used a rage today. So I will save a frenzy. And then I'm going to hold my action till something comes within my range. I think. Yeah.
Okay. Can you
Yep.
guys hear me okay still?
Yippers.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're holding your action for something to come in range, correct?
Yes, and I'm going to do 2 melee strikes.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to go there. Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Wait, where are my shadows? Why are they not on there now?
And maybe you deleted them?
Is Barnabas on there at least?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Add a turn. All right. Send. Barnabas, he is going to kind of. No, I guess he would slide up right alongside of Bart and you guys, and hold his action as well. Anika, what do you do?
We can't see into that darkness, right?
Yeah, I guess I kind of goofed up by describing these tokens prematurely. Sorry about that. But you see the large object in there being snuffed out, similar to your friend's torches. So you can see that there's something bright within, but it's just kind of getting consumed by this dark, nasty aura and wind kind of whipping around the room right now.
Okay. I'll hold Elder's Blast for when the young ones come through.
All right. Faye, do you do similar?
And I cannot see in there even with my eyes, correct?
You know what? I will say that they're really close. Let me see how close they are to this crystal.
I'll even throw up double sight.
No, they're too close to that blight in the center for you to see this right now.
All right. Then, yeah, I will Eldritch Blast. And you know what? Since this is going to be on for an hour...
But you can at least see that crystal inside. I'm trying to make that clear. I know that's really hard. Like, well, it's all darkness, but it's just this.
You're saying like
Yeah.
these creatures are like melding into the shadow, and you can't see an outline, kind of.
Yeah, it's like all pitch. It's all like black inside of there, except for that diamond in the center that keeps trying to. It's like it's flickering through, but it's not, and it's being reconsumed again by this whatever spell is upon it.
Well, you know what? Bonus action, let's get that extra poison. And it deleted my gift. Dang it. But I'm going to do the extra poison damage. That'll be on for an hour. Might as well get that going right now.
Oh, okay.
But, holding Eldritch Blast.
All right. Well, that is going to bring forth these little guys who will, you'll start to see them kind of rush forward. Uh, make it in there. I don't think they would leave the safety. How far? I'm not gonna leave the safety of the crystal if they can't make it. All right. And then this guy can make it here though. All right. So as two of them kind of appear on the edges of the darkness, this is dim light. So I would allow at these kind of edges, you kind of would be able to make out these creatures approaching within melee distance of yourself. So go ahead and let's go ahead and let Bart take his action, and then Lorna and Cronus, you guys go ahead and take your actions. And Face, they're far enough away from the center. I'll say because of your devil eyes, you can go ahead and take your action as well.
All right. I'll go for the one in front of Cronus.
So there's Bart.
Yeah, let's do Bart first, if that's all right. So 16 is a hit for 16 points of damage on that first guy.
And unfortunately, he doesn't get sneak attack because it has an ally near it.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, okay. So
Yep, swashbucklers are very specific that way.
all right. All right, and then go ahead, Lorna, if you want to go ahead and take your attack at the one that just popped out of the darkness there.
I mean, Kronos was first, so he can go first.
Or Cronus, sorry. I'm just trying to go left to right, but that's
No
fine.
worries.
Go ahead,
It's all
Cronus.
good.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just do my sword attack.
All right. 20 hits for 7 points of damage. Wait,
You.
does it not do... Oh, it only does the necrotic if it does a crit.
Mhm.
All right, 7 points of damage.
Also,
Got it?
for the future. I think Bart's sneak attack still would have gone up. No, never mind. I'm wrong. Ignore me.
I was
Okay.
just looking
Yeah.
at that too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
that
It's like
enemy
there's an
right there.
ally within 5 feet, but not of the creature.
It's like,
All right.
Barnabas, why couldn't you go right there?
All right, I'm gonna make these first two attacks at
Can I do
Bart,
my turn?
and then.
Or did
Oh, I'm so
Lorna
sorry,
then-
Lorna. Yeah,
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I fucked up
See,
your thing. It's fine.
You messed my system up. It's
I
all
know.
good.
I know. I'm sorry.
And couldn't Nika also see them because she was holding Eldritch Blast too?
No, because she doesn't have Devil Sight, unless I'm mistaken. Anything that lets you kind of see through magical like darkness. I'm kind of letting them go off because they're still within that bubble, but they're within melee range, like
Fair
right
enough.
there.
Okay. Two Reckless Grey Weapon Master. Oh, I should put on Rage, because I am raging, and I always forget that.
Do we still have like a minute left of Emboldening Bond, by the way?
Yeah, I'll say you'll have it for the rest of this this
Okay.
fight. If
And
it
that applies
goes
on
a
attacks?
entire minute.
You can add it to
Attacks
one
and saves. On
attack, saves, ability checks once
Okay.
per turn.
Perfect. 19?
Oh, that hits for sure.
Uh,
For 28.
yeah.
Right?
Yep.
All right.
And I'll apply it on this last attack. Ooh, 25.
And it looks very wounded from that last one. And that as you kind of slash it down with how am I saying
Oranamir. Yeah.
Oranamir, yeah, you slay it from this realm as it kind of fades and disappears back into the ether, the shadow of which it came, in that
Okay.
similar misty like shape and form. All right.
And then I guess I'll fire at this one then.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. Last one. 16.
16. Yes, that is gonna be hit for 8 points of damage.
And let me unclick Emboldening Bond for the second blast. 24.
All right.
Bert.
24.
Oh yes.
There we go.
Thank you, Dragon Daddy.
right. It also does not look like it's too great of shape. Second, let me check one more thing. Right. The other ones cannot reach. I do not believe they have a ranged attack. Nope. All right. That brings us to you, Josel. What would you like to do? You can't see it, but you see that Bart and Cronus and Lorna are striking at something. Bart looks like he's actively engaged. You saw Faye just recently shoot something at this kind of perimeter of this magical darkness.
Can we see the crystal?
You can make out the crystal in the center of the room. Absolutely.
Alright,
So if you have, for example, a spell that relies on sight, you technically can see that crystal.
All right, I want to firebolt the crystal.
What?
He's
All right.
attacking the crystal.
All right. Go for it. You see the fireball like collide in the center with that crystal. The fireball definitely hits. It doesn't seem like it damaged the crystal, but the fireball definitely kind of exploded and you saw the the fire scatter across its hard surface.
All right, first off, it's firebolt, not fireball. That's a completely different spell.
Bolt.
I did not pick up scrolls of fireball.
All right, worth a shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's my. Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna go in. Screw it, because we're just gonna sit out here all day.
I was gonna run in the next. You got it. Oh
Right.
no.
Where'd Joseph go? All right. Alrighty then. That's gonna bring us to the top here with Bart.
Yeah, so I gotta look this up. Bart gets advantage if he's by himself one-on-one, isn't it?
He gets sneak attack when there's a enemy by himself.
Yeah, it's sneak attack, not advantage.
Well, yeah.
But I
But
don't
he's not by
Yeah, there
himself.
can't be.
he's not by
Right.
himself.
Yeah, there can't be an enemy near it.
Yeah, he's got an
Uh,
ally by him.
You don't need advantage to use sneak against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it and no other creatures are within 5 feet of you.
Barnabas is beside him.
So really, you just have to be away from.
Yep. Okay, he's gonna
You
scoot
just
over.
gotta take one step over.
There you go.
Alright, yeah, he
Sneak
will
attack
attack
unlocked.
the one right in front of him here.
Okay. All right, that's a hit. What's that damage? I can't read it.
I can't read it either. That is the most useless thing.
19, 29.
31.
31.
Okay, it is dead.
Uh-huh.
It's a very good sneak roll.
Yeah.
Okay. What else would you guys like to do?
He will go ahead and step in. And now he sees this one here, and he'll make his second attack with it.
Does
I
he
think he
turn
gets
into
two.
a skeleton? In the darkness?
Does he?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
He is a
fuck yeah.
skeleton. As he walks in, he will run into that or feel that one right within, right next to him. It is, within 5 feet of him. But I don't think he gets another attack, right?
With his bonus action offhand, he could. He just won't get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll just be at disadvantage then. Right? That's how it works? In darkness?
Disadvantage.
Yeah, when you
if
can't see.
then yeah. That would make sense to me.
All right. It's just been a while since you guys have not had some kind of dark vision. This has ever really been a problem. 17.
Bay's never had this issue before.
So 10.
Or 10 points of piercing damage.
Well, no, he rolled a 10.
Oh, sorry. That is a miss then. All right. What does Cronus do?
Seeing Josel go in, I feel like he needs to go in too.
Mm-hmm.
So I will just run straight forward towards the crystal.
Okay.
Well, actually, I would see this one as I go by, right?
You could feel it as you rush by that there's something other than the crystal right there.
Okay, yeah, no. Just keep going. Let it attack.
Okay.
So. And then. So it gets an opportunity attack on me for just running by it. And then,
Oh, let me do that. That's a miss.
and then I want to head to the crystal.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing the plus, the wrong modifier, but I don't think one extra would have helped.
Nope.
You run up to the crystal. It's yeah, even being right close to it, you can tell that it is emanating significant light, but even in this maelstrom of darkness, it's dull even at this close proximity. As you approach it, though, reach or become this close, along with Josel being this close too, as you both kind of draw near it, you feel almost pulled towards it, as if it's trying to reaching out to you and expecting you to reach back. But at the same time, you'll hear that voice come out from the darkness, very, very close to you. And I think I might have it working. Let's see if I can get this kind of working.
Told you the crystal was mine, and we will. You were not welcome here.
And it'll just go ahead and it's within probably 10 feet of you, Cronus. That large, massive voice is kind of appearing. What would you like? And that's going to bring us to Lorna.
Oh, hi. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Shit. We're good. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, she saw two of her friends go in. She's gonna run forward and bumble into this thing. So she's going to, start slashing at whatever's... Would she recognize this not as a human body? Or a dragonborn body?
It's not a human or a dragonborn body, but it also is making that still kind of otherworldly, kind of just constant noise. It's not groaning. It's just like it's not talking. It's just like screeching.
So I recognize it not as a,
It's not a
friend.
human.
So perfect.
Yeah, it's no ally.
I will. So I have disadvantage because of the darkness. Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to reckless. I will try. I'm gonna add the emboldening bond to this because I want this. Whew.
Yeah.
Whew. That was lucky. Didn't need it, but I get it. There's that, so 30 damage on that one. And then I'll just take a... Fuck it. Another one. Oh no. Shit.
The second one is gonna be a miss.
Yeah, I figured. That's okay.
All right. Anything else with your turn?
No, that's gonna be my turn.
All right, Mr. Barnabas. He is going to run forward, hearing you just a few feet ahead. And he's going to take a swing at the one between him and Bart. Well, has Bart actually taken a swing at that guy? No, so I don't think he's taking at the one inside of the...
No, he did. He rolled a nat 1.
Okay. All right. So that magic number, and then for 14 points of piercing damage, or I'm sorry, slashing damage. And then that is going to bring us to... Oh wait, that was only one attack. Let me roll this other one. 15 is not a hit. That's going to bring us to that random voice that you heard. Its turn.
Oh boy.
This is fine.
Can I add something? Add to turn. Oh, because it's on the GM layer. It won't let me. Well, you guys can't see in there. So that's okay. What I will do... I know what I'll do. I will just add this token twice. Ooh. Add to a turn. Right there for now. And it is going to approach you, Cronus. You are gonna feel two large slashing claws coming at you, and you're just feeling this kind of the same thing that's kind of blighting and stuffing out this crystal is also seems to be emanating from whatever figures kind of approached you as you reach the center of this crystal. And let me go ahead and do his attacks. They are 2 claw attacks. So 2 20 plus. All right. That is going to be a 20 on the first and a 16 on the second. I think both are a miss.
Yeah.
All right. That is going to... Wow, that was very lackluster. He's not happy, but that is going to end his turn. Bringing us to Anika. As you see your friends kind of going in instead of drawing out, they kind of dive into this this maelstrom. What would you like to do?
Okay, so just so that I think I have this clear in my head. Crystal does not seem to be bad. However, the darkness seems to be something else.
Correct. This magical darkness seems to have some of the several other kind of plagued and shadow creatures that you ran into the Feywild when you were kind of making your way to the vault.
Cool. Well, we don't want that. I'm gonna step forward a little bit. And I'm gonna try and dispel the darkness because this is annoying. If someone's going to hide, they should just face us straight up.
Okay.
Assuming I need to roll for it, yeah?
You may try. Yeah, let's see here.
You do have a D4 you can add to this.
Hmm?
I will say, as you try to begin casting the spell, Anika, you kind of feel something pushing back. Something doesn't feel quite as right, and it's kind of putting you on a bad footing to cast a spell off. Do you want to proceed with trying to cast this dispel magic? Something's not sitting right with how well it's going to perform. It seems like this blight might require something a little bit more advanced to kind of remove from this crystal. Well,
unless I get the feeling that it is about to blow up in my face, or the face of people I care about, yeah, I'm still gonna try it because it's better than nothing.
Well, all right. So you go ahead and try to cast a spell, and you do clear out a little bit of darkness for a brief moment. It's just not long lasting. But where do you aim your darkness clearing or your spell magic at?
So why do I have to?
Because I'm saying that this spell is not basically effective, but it will reveal a little bit of something, at least just a momentary glimpse, if you will.
I'm aiming for the darkness. If I have to pick a certain area for whatever reason, I would pick where the voice is.
Okay. So I will go ahead and reveal some tokens in that immediate area. GM layer. Token.
Oh, he looks fun.
You definitely would have gotten the ones as well. Okay, so you will see for a moment kind of appear around this crystal as the dispel magic starts to kind of clear a part of the darkness, but the maelstrom quickly kind of consumes and consumes the over and replaces the darkness once again. What else? Or is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Faye, it is your turn.
All right, and I can see these ones correct and this one, or no?
You won't be able to see the one in the center. You do see these ones that are right on the edge. Right? How far away are they? Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, you don't. Because those are within 30 feet of that crystal. Yeah.
Okay,
They're
so
just a little bit closer. So I probably should hide him again, too. Oh, and actually he's there, too, anyways.
you know what? Faye is going to move up to here. And you know what? For my bonus action, I'm gonna do something fun. I'm putting divine favor on my blade. Let's add some radiant in here.
Okay.
Alright, let me click divine favor. And I am going to swing twice on this one. Is it still disadvantage for me, or how's it?
Correct. This darkness is, again, it's not a simple darkness spell. It's a little bit more than that. So yeah, it is even.
It's annoying Faye.
It's annoying Faye for sure.
Because Faye's like, this isn't magical darkness.
This feels like this kind of darkness. This kind of it has a feeling of dread and despair just from being, and it just seems like it's been here for a very, very long time.
Right, so here's my first swing. That is a dirty 20.
All right, go for it. For 16 points of damage, as that one falls between you and Lorna and Barnabas.
when Nika did the dispel, did I temporarily see the one that was right here or no?
You did. You would have. Everyone would have been able to kind of make out that one creature, which I wonder if it will now let me put it on the initiative order. Oh no, because I put it back under the layer. So it's all right.
All right, so I'm going to move up because I remember seeing him like right here. I'll swing with disadvantage.
Okay.
Dragon Daddy, guide my blade.
Right, hold on 1 second. I just gotta check his one thing. It's at. Got it. Okay. Yep. Go for it.
That's a 12.
A 12 is a miss.
I'm not going to waste it. You know what? I got an inspiration. I do not like this guy, but I want to try and hit him. Faye does not like this guy.
Okay.
So it's just. So, I don't like his voice. 16.
16 is a miss.
All right.
All right. Anything else with your turn?
That's me.
All right. And that's going to bring these and their friends up to bat. Since you guys already saw them spawn, and it's just a pain in the ass to kind of go back and forth. For these little ones, that is, I guess. This one's going to go this way. Really? He can't get to you? Well, he was right about here, right? How far would he? Nope, he couldn't get to you that way anyway, so he will go... This guy will come over here to you, Cronus. Why am I going? They can go through things. What am I doing? That's still not far enough. Dang it. Guess they're coming down here to you, Lorna and Faye. Let's see here. Cronus, you're the closest to the crystal, which means you're the fan favorite. These two are going to be at Bart. These two are at you, Cronus. And this one is between Barnabas, Faye, and Lorna. So 1 is Barnabas, 3 is Faye. 2 is Lorna. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the 2 attacks against Faye, or Bart first. Okay. Yep. Alright, so that is going to be a 21, 25, a 16, which I think is a miss, and a 14, which is definitely a miss.
The first 2 hit.
Okay. Alright. I will need 2 Constitution saving throws as well from Bart, please. Which I forgot to do. And shoot, Faye, you hit. Did you successfully hit the guy in the center of the room, or did you miss on your attack?
I missed. You said 16 missed.
Got it. Okay. So let me go ahead and roll damage first. So that is. There you are. Plus 3D. But, oh, wow, that's awesome. Wait, the first one goofed up. What is that? Let me roll that first one. 2d6, or I'll just roll 1d6 because that was my goof. So 7 plus 5 is going to be 13 points of damage on the first attack, 13 points of slashing damage, and then it's going to be 5 points of necrotic damage. He passes the Constitution saving throw, so that is not permanently removed from his health. Let me go ahead and do the next attack, or is it the next damage?
5, 18. All right.
For the next attack, he did fail the Constitution saving throw on this one. That is going to be 11 points of slashing damage, and then the following damage will remain removed from his maximum health pool, which is going to be 12 points of necrotic damage.
So 23 total.
Yes, but the necrotic damage is the only thing that is permanently removed from their max
Mhm.
health. Think that through. I could have made something probably less complicated.
No, I got it.
Does he have
Alright.
uncanny dodge?
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
Yes, he does.
He
He
does
would
have
dodge
that.
that one.
So you could have that down to you could have that necrotic damage down. Well, the whole thing really, but you would it'd only make the 6 of that necrotic be permanent for his max health.
So you
All
get
right,
that
that's
extra
gonna
level.
bring us to the next ones against you, Cronus, which was actually great. I can just reuse the same rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, all against you. So we got 16 and 22.
One miss.
All right, and the other ones miss. So let me
Yep.
roll. And then I also will need a Constitution saving throw for the one hit. So 2d6 plus 5 plus 3d6 for a total of 23 points of damage. 5, 3. Let me see what their save. The DC is on these. Yeah, you're 11. Nope, that is going to be a fail. So 14 points of slashing, and then you'll take 9 points of necrotic that will be removed from your maximum hit point pool. And then here comes one at I think Lorna, you were the lucky winner.
Yuppers.
And here we go. For 19 and 7, I think both miss, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is going to end their turn, bringing us to Mr. Modal.
Alright.
You
I
are well
remember
aware of the
seeing-
spy, yeah?
Yeah, I remember seeing one in front of me, so I'm going to move right here. I'm assuming this one right here is going to get attack of opportunity on me.
You know what? Yeah, it would technically. You go ahead and do that. Roll 1d20. Oh shoot! Oh nope, different creature. Sorry. 11 is a miss. So yep, you go ahead and you move over there, and you still feel that link to that crystal as you kind of step away. It's still kind of reaching out to you, kind of wanting to pull you back. But yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Now I'm flanking with a Cronus, so it should be a straight roll. Why did it scroll? Don't do that.
All right.
So 26 and I got a 10 hit, so.
The 26 hits though, and you do 14 points of slashing damage to it. All right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Bart. What does Bart do?
So Bart will go ahead and attack this one here. Let me double check this. Okay, so I don't get the sneak attack yet. So yeah, so his first attack will just be on that one.
Okay.
Ugh, 10.
That is a miss.
And he will offhand attack with the dagger. 19.
Yeah, that hits for 9 points of piercing.
Yeah, that
All
is
right.
his turn.
All right, that brings us to you.
Alright. Which character do you think there will? First I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And then that one that was right here.
Oh,
Like
actually,
just over.
I do need something from you, Cronus. Let's see here. I'm trying to make sure it's not a save though, or not. It is not a save. It just happens. You will go ahead as you're kind of right next to this, massive being of just kind of emanating, hate from it. You will take 3d6 of, say, 3d6 of necrotic damage. That is gonna be so 15 points of necrotic, but that is there's no Constitution save. It's not you don't have to fail or try to pass for the health. This one doesn't work that way.
Like visually, like you could tell he was different than the rest of them.
Right. He's got even horns kind of protruding from his head, and a large kind of like several kind of tendrils of black smoke kind of pull or tearing away from his main form.
All right, so
actually, I'll go ahead and just reveal him since you're right next to him.
I am gonna go ahead and make my 2 attacks on him.
Okay.
Oh, should be at disadvantage.
Yes, go ahead and roll just one more time for 24. 18 is still going to do the trick, though. Go ahead and so that's going to do 7 points of slashing damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Second attack, 12.
Cronus, you got a D4. You were also in the emboldening bond.
I have a feeling it's not going to help, but
Yeah.
14.
Also, remember you're raging, so you get that little bit of extra damage.
Oh, yep. So it adds 2 onto the one that I did hit.
I'm sorry. I was saying goodnight to the kids. I muted myself. So that's a total of 9 points of damage, and you... Is that in your turn, Cronus, or is there anything else you wanted to do?
I'm going to do Stunning Strike.
Okay, go for it.
So, con save 16.
Alright, let's see how he does. Ooh, not good. Make sure he's not immune to anything. No, there's very few things that are immune to stun. Okay, so he is stunned till the end of his turn, but because you did hit him, you will take another 3d6 of necrotic damage. So that is going to be a total of 8 points of necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else with your turn? All right.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just debating here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. Shimmy over this way. And then that'll be it.
Okay. Lorna, what would you like to do?
Well, you know, the usual. I am going to reckless Great Weapon Master this first hit. Ooh, 19? On this guy in front of me?
19. Yeah, that's a hit.
Awesome, that'll be 26 damage.
26. All right. Oh, not 26. And it really it bellies out a painful screech at that.
It's not dead?
Go, Lorna, kill it.
That's the first time you guys hit it, I believe. Unless I messed up. Did you guys hit it
Oh.
before?
Didn't I hit it before?
I thought you might have whiffed. Let me double check. Unless, but you know what? I've been
I hit it once for 20 something, I thought.
This is another one that came up.
Oh, this is
Or
another
no, it's not.
one.
No, it's not. Nope, that's the same one, isn't it?
It's fine. I'll take another hit. That's fine. It's all good.
Go for it.
Fuck me.
10 won't do
Yeah.
it.
Cool.
All right. Kill me. All right.
Oh, bonus action. Who's looking worse, Faye or Barnabas?
I haven't been touched.
Cool, Barnabas.
You can't
He's
really
getting
see them.
that. Okay, I am touching the person
You
right
know
next
where
to
they're
me.
at. Yeah, you
Cool.
touch them, but you can't see
Cool.
them.
I'm
you can
tapping
call
him
out how
on
we're
the
feeling.
shoulders, and he gets 3 temporary hit points.
Actually, okay, he'll take it.
He doesn't get a choice.
All right.
He doesn't
Anything
get a
else?
choice.
It's happening.
It's happening whether he wants to or not. No consent is
Alright.
needed for healing. Actually,
Okay.
technically, yes, but in this
So,
case, no.
question. Who has the dragon?
Cronus did.
Barnabas does. No, did
He
you?
was
No, I kept
considering it.
Oh,
I was
dang.
thinking about it.
You know what? I didn't think about that either. That is gonna matter because of where you're at. Oh wait, did you move away from the bad guy too? Or you stunned him? That's
Mhm.
why.
He's done.
This is going to affect Umbra as well, just being in
Yeah.
there.
Oh, could I? Ooh, do I want to risk it?
Umbra will take 10 points of damage, which I think makes it unconscious.
How many hit points does he
Because
have?
I think he only has 4.
Oh, no, he's dead.
I'm not doing that shit for a companion. I'm going to do the death saving throws. For he has
Okay.
only 4 hit points anyways. That's not
He's just a baby.
killing off your rare unique dragon on a technicality. I'll give it a chance. Okay. Sorry. For that pivot. Back to. Did we take care of everything on our turn?
I don't think I'm going to move.
Okay. These are going. He is going to take 2 attacks at the. Not d6s. d20 plus 6 at these. The one between Lorna. That is going to be a crit for a 26 and a 17, which both hit. That is going to be roll. That is going to be 4, 6. All right. Not enough to. Oh wait, I didn't roll the other. It's double the dice, right?
For
On
a
a crit?
crit?
Yeah, it's double.
Yes.
Okay, so 46. So it increased by 1 point. 14 points of damage. But this, you know what, is enough. All right, with the other attack too. So I'll do that other one too. Unless I roll all ones again, it should be enough to do the trick. Yes, that one is dead between you guys. The one shrieks and then kind of loses his corporal form and returns back to the center of this shadow. It's gonna end his turn. Nope. You know what? He can't see, and he hears that big voice. I don't know if Barnabas would approach the big ass voice. He's gonna stay here and help Bart, so he doesn't look like a complete coward. This brings us to this person, and
Stunned.
Done.
oh, you're right. He's stunned. Thank you for keeping me honest. And that brings us to Anika. Anika, you will notice as your friends have gotten, since now Faye, Cronus, and Bart. Well, actually, Bart, you moved away. How far away are you? Just check that. Nope, you're still 30 feet. As
I'm not-
your
I'm good.
as several of your friends move closer in, where it's closer to the crystal, you'll see that the crystal kind of grows a little brighter, although still snuffed out. But the form of this crystal is even more prominent than it was before. It's just still being consumed by this magical darkness swirling around it. What would you like to do?
Where is the crystal?
It is right here, basically right next to this guy. Let me see if I can give you a shape around it to help out with that.
Maybe one of those spell token things I sent you could be a good indicator.
I need to figure out how to pull those in. How do I pull those
They're,
in?
they're just like character tokens.
Oh,
Or to
I thought it was like a.
or to add into the game on the first screen before you launch it. It's one of the add-ons.
So that's what I thought. I thought you could do. It was like something you had to do for the menus to do the add-on. Let's set that up tonight if you have time after the session.
Yeah,
because I would like to get those in here because those are sweet. I love those tokens. Yeah,
I used them last week.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I like the fireball and all the. Yeah, those are awesome. Okay. I'm sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, that the center mass, if you will, of the crystal is right there.
Okay. And is this guy where he was when I last saw him?
This guy is you're not able to see him still. You just know
No, but with the flash, like I need to know where I saw him.
He's within the same. He has not moved over that much. He's moved 5 feet from technically where he was standing before.
Okay.
But you could definitely make out from here from the noises within, kind of make out a general relation to where he might be at.
Yeah, I just need to know if he moved too far, because I'm gonna cast confusion right here.
Oh, okay. Does he automatically fail when he's he's stunned, so he still makes saves. That's right. We've had this.
It's a con save.
It's
a wisdom.
Yeah, it's a mental save, so he would be fine.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. What is your wisdom at?
Him and then this bro, or the other one. This one.
24. Okay. And let me get the other ones. The other ones, ooh, those are not going to probably do great. 2d20.
Just the one.
Oh, just the one. Okay. D20 plus. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Well, not as bad as I thought they were. 13. That's going to be a fail, though.
Yeah, that one's confused.
All right. So this one is not doing too good, Coach. All right. Anything else?
No, because I think I have to be able to. Wait. Sorry.
I believe you said no.
I said, hang on. Sorry, I was.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna pat Lorna next to me and go, please kill the big one. And give you bardic inspiration.
Yes, I'm on it.
Because I don't need to be able to see you for it. I just need to hear you. Or you need to hear me.
Yeah.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. Faye, as you begin your turn next to this big, massive voice and orange creature next to you, you feel that same kind of energy kind of swallow your being, just being close to it. You feel that same you feel that same kind of draw and pull to the crystal I described to Cronus as well, but this kind of toxicity of this of whatever this creature is before you is really just kind of making it very hard to see the brightness of the crystal behind it. You go ahead and take 14 points of necrotic damage, please, and it's your turn.
And so I couldn't see the brightness like Anika could, right?
You could make it out too. It's just it's kind of lost upon you by it being surrounded. It could be in the thick of it all. It's just kind of, it's like glimpses, whereas kind of she's got a outside perspective and not right in the thick of the storm. But yes, you can still make out the crystal's direction.
All right, I'm going to do some. First, I'm going to move up. This guy is stunned, so it's a straight roll for me on my attacks.
Okay.
So come on, Moon Dancer. Let's go, Dragon Dive. Let's kill this guy. And for the 17, that's where I'll add my D4 for my emboldening bond. Yes. Okay. 21 and 22.
21 and 22 both hit. For 17 points of damage.
You know what?
Oh.
I don't like this guy. I haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna tell him, sit your ass down. Have another 13. Or another 16. And he is prone now.
So that's a total of, all right.
Sorry, I don't ignore the 13. So that's 16 plus 17 plus 15.
48.
48.
And your weapons are that.
They're
It's all
magical.
magical.
Oh yeah, everything's magic, so we're good. Yep, we're good. All right.
And then, you know what? I still got some things here. I'm going to try something fun. Bonus action. I'm casting Sanctuary on myself. And I'm going to step next to the crystal.
Okay. You probably are to get the crystal's kind of floating in kind of the center, but this is either about as close as you can get. Do you still want to go closer?
Yeah.
Unless you want to like stand literally underneath the crystal, you totally could try to do that and kind of dance around it.
Does it look like it's brighter now that I'm literally close to
You
it?
can see it, and let's see here. You know, that's a good point. You are closer, and actually, you're still 30 feet away.
And I am going
And you're
for...
very close. I'm gonna say, as you all three are now gotten various ranges, but you're standing right on top of it now, Faye. This light does start to grow a little bit, and I can't make a perfect circle right now, so it grows another 5 feet out from that. So now you can see everything that's kind of within that second purple ring.
Free action. Everyone get to the crystal now!
Oh goodness.
I don't know where everyone's at in here because Faye's vision isn't working, so she's just yelling it.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope, I am protected by Sanctuary.
Oh, I see what it does. Got it. Ooh, that's very good thing to do right where you're at, because you're the new fan favorite.
Oh yeah, and I didn't do my con save for earlier for divine favors. Divine favor is good.
You are right on the crystal. All right, so let's see. Can these?
And I'll
guys...
be right back. I need to grab something real quick.
Yeah, you got the attention of everyone. So I will. Bart will have a attack of opportunity, as well as you, Cronus, and as well as you, Josel.
I see it.
Oh, you do have to be able to see it. I forgot about that piece. Okay, then they all kind of surround Faye. And these are all, let's see, wisdom saving throws. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or... Oh, do they have to approach it then first?
What?
For
Could
Sanctuary.
I make the wisdom save before they ran 30 feet towards you if I can't even attack them?
If they move
no.
towards me,
Because they have to target it with a spell or
yeah, they have to target me.
go off.
Yeah, but I mean, they would have turned to look at you to target you, so let me go ahead and
think-
make the wisdom save.
Yeah, but that's target to go towards her, right? Wouldn't target with an attack be like, I try to hit?
You ward a creature till it's within range against an attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a target. Oh, you are absolutely correct. It's a redirect. It's not simply
Yeah.
can you overcome this charm, if you will. It literally redirects your attack. Okay.
It's not really a charm. It's more. Nope.
Yeah.
It's,
That makes
yeah,
total sense.
It,
To get through it too.
Matter. D20 plus 5. Or no. these guys had a wisdom of 6 or 5. 5. All right. So the DC 17, right? So only one of them looks like they.
Two.
Two of them.
2 of them.
2 of them muster through. So are the on successfuls?
Yeah, but it still stays up. That's the good thing.
That's
Alright.
okay.
Yeah. So I will go ahead and get their attacks off. We're gonna be 20 plus.
No, you don't know if you're gonna take damage first.
That is fair. I'll wait until I see if I get hit. I just preemptively do it.
I don't know why I'm struggling right now. Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't know. I did a +5/+5.
But
But
none of those will hit.
yeah, none of those hit ya. Okay, and
So
then
I did not cast shield then.
okay. 3, 4. That is both their attacks. There's nothing else they can do. That's gonna end their turn. Josel, what would you like to do?
I swing in the air.
You swing in the air. You do see the light kind of growing in the center, and you'll be able to make those the silhouettes of those black
And I
humanoid
yelled.
figurines before you. Like you're starting to see these silhouettes of these phantom creatures now.
Alright. I have a question. Are the squares 10 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Can't wait until halflings have 30 feet of movement, because 10
I
feet
know.
squares are a bitch.
Also, Silent, you're welcome. I got you that book.
Nice. The spell token one, right? Or are we talking about another book?
The Monsters of the Multiverse, which increases the halfling speed.
Everyone gets 30 feet of movement because having 25 sucked.
Oh, all races did. Nice. Okay.
Mm.
All right, Josel, as you get closer to the center as well, you are
Find the light switch.
the circle. I cannot make circles apparently. This grows another 10 feet brighter. I wonder if I did it like this instead. This might work better.
You can select the circles that you drew and then expand it.
Grab it like this, and then aura. Okay, and then how do I? All right, see, save settings. Oh, that's way too big. You guys can't see the aura from that item though now, right? All right, that will work. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
So, this is now no longer magically dark. It is still, dim light, if you will, as the storm is kind of swailing.
So
and
it's bright light
Well-
for Fae.
but everyone can see within this dim light circle now. Yep.
I technically have my torch out.
And you are not seeing any other of those little nasties spawning around the creature or spawning forth from this crystal at this time, like you did before when you saw the flash of bright light. Let me move this to below behind you, Josel, and everyone else. Anything else, Josel?
No, that's it.
All right, Bart, what would you like to do?
So Bart can kind of see the ones here, kind of like swirling in and out.
Mhm.
Like those there, he can kind of see them swirling in and out of the darkness.
Mhm.
Alright, so he will go right to there. And he will go ahead and attack. And this area is now lit up, right?
Yeah, it's dim light.
Well, I also have that torch.
So would that make it bright light then, thanks to Joshal's torch?
You did what? What was that? I'm sorry, my wife came in and said,
Joshal has his torch out.
Okay.
Also, Bart stepped right there.
So Bart, I guess, would be in. Well, he's still in dim light, so he could. I'll give him the choice there.
Does it affect the crystal where he's at, or no?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I see what you're saying. Yes, it does. And the light will kind of continue to grow. And again, he'll feel the same kind of draw pulling him in. It's kind of one of those things where you kind of get a stare, where you kind of once you just kind of gaze off. Yeah, and that's going to affect this crystal that way. What else did you want to do?
So he's going to go ahead and attack the one that's right there.
Go for it.
And he's not at disadvantage anymore now, right?
No, he's not.
So 20. For 20.
That hits.
For 26.
26 points of damage. All right. This one lets out a painful screech as well, as it looks to be in awful shape. Okay. Anything else, or do you want to take another?
Offhand. Yeah. Let me turn off sneak attack. 17.
17 hits. For another 7 points of damage, and that will, that will hit that perfect number. And all right, and that one also disappears. But rather than kind of fade back into the center of this darkness like the others that had perished before, this one just kind of like dissipates, and it's almost like shoots out in multiple directions, like almost like an explosion, like it just poofed. And rather than keep our head back to its source or home, it just seems to like scatter across the area around this crystal.
We're beating them with the power of friendship.
Anything else with Bart?
With Bart, no.
Okay. That brings us to you, Cronus.
Yep. So I will do 2 radiant sunbolts on that guy. No, that's not a disadvantage, but
it's 27.
Yep,
27 hits.
For 11, the rage doesn't count.
And you're targeting the big horn guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
13.
There's 17 total.
Right.
And then
all right. He kind of reacts to those blows, kind of momentarily flinching at the side that kind of disappeared after colliding, and then it kind of reformed by the darkness afterwards.
And then after that, I'm going to move up to here, invoking an opportunity attack on that one.
Go ahead and do that. For he 21. So
go ahead.
Alright. Wait. All right, that is going to, and I'll need a Constitution saving throw, please. That's going to be 11 points of slashing and 9 points of necrotic, but you pass the con save, so that is not permanent. It's just,
so you said 9 slashing. 11
slashing.
So I have that because I'm raging.
Okay. To 5 points of slashing. and then the rest is 9 points of necrotic.
Alright.
All right.
That is it.
All right. That is going to bring us to Lorna. You see clearly ahead. Well, you see that there's dim light ahead, and then that the maelstrom seems to be kind of weakening near the center of this crystal.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna kick some ass, and I'm gonna scoot up here, and I'm going to... Can I see this thing now?
Yeah. Everyone can pretty much see the entire
Cool.
ring. It's not completely full circle, but the darkness magic is trying to still kind of take over and reconceal.
Yeah.
But it is the crystal is very bright right now. So yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, cool. Reckless, Great Weapon Master. Yeah. 20,
Okay.
dirty 20
Hit
for
it.
29.
All right.
Can
I
I
think it's
can't
still
add
stunned,
your what's it to damage.
You cannot
No.
do it to damage, unfortunately.
No, the bardic inspiration, not to damage for you.
No, I'm not a,
Okay.
a Valor Bard.
Cool. Oh no.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Howard?
However, you can add it to that,
Yeah.
Add it to that, please.
the attack roll.
What is it?
I was
D8?
thinking that it was stunned, but
D10.
I just remembered Cronus just went, so the stun is over. I was just thinking.
That's right.
Ah, yes. Fuck.
Oh,
Does a 14 hit him?
Does not.
Shit. Do I have anything else? Nope. Nope, I have nothing else. Bonus action, I'm gonna give temporary hit points to myself. For 8. Ooh. That's good.
Oh, this is on me. Was the one I confused dead, or did it move?
It moved. That was my bad. Yeah, it moved. We should have done something for it.
Yeah,
is it the D8 that does it or a D10?
D10.
Hold on. Let me finish up what's going. So I'm sorry, Lauren.
Yeah.
You added the 1, and then what's this thing? The 3 and the 8 from below. You added
Temporary
hit
hit
points
points
to
to
yourself?
myself, yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope. Actually. Yes, I'm going to scoot up here to, be more targets.
Hopefully affect the light.
Sure.
Yes, it does affect the light. The light continues to grow as you guys have kind of already caught on. You're all smart. As each one of you kind of get closer to the center, the light grows more and more. Sorry, what was your other question? Or what else did you say? Or was that it?
That's it. We're good.
Okay.
So
Jumping.
which one moved? Which one
This
was the
one moved.
confused one? That one?
This one was the confused one. Yeah. What do I roll for that? That was
D10, please.
a 3. What does that 3 do?
I'm pretty sure he don't do shit, but let me double check.
Okay. I'll just.
The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay.
However, he can make a wisdom save.
All right. He can make a wisdom save. All right.
Mhm.
Luckily, he was not one of the 4 that hit you. Okay. But 1d20 plus. Where's your save? There it is.
Well, technically none of them
Oh
hit me.
boy,
He's
that
still
is still confused. All right. That is going to bring us to. Or did I forget anything else, Anika, or is everyone else okay?
Oh, no, that was it. I forgot to until just now, so that was my bad as well.
So this guy is going to step into Barbarous. Actually, he's not going to step up to that big. Well, no, he will, because he will get you flanking. He's not a coward. He's
I
going
believe
to.
in you, Barnabas.
He's going to go ahead and take his attacks against the guy that's... He can... If he attacks him, it's not going to break his confusion, right?
No.
Okay. So 19 is going to hit, but not the other one. And that is going to be 11 points of piercing damage. He has not gotten hit that bad, I guess, because of the confusion. But he does seem to be in pain and not too great. That's going to bring us to these guys' turn. The light is really making things problematic for them. So
So the
All
light's
that
growing
blight-
more now that Barnabas is around.
yeah, the light is still growing, but this darkness, magical darkness, is still in this area, trying to dim and reconsume the light. So they're still within their area, I guess, if you will. But it definitely it's not looking too great. So 2d20. Actually, I'll roll 1 for you. Roll 2d2. Oh wait, no, there's 3 of you. So the first one is going to be 3 is Cronus, 1 is Faye. All right, so that's for you, Josel, and then
I mean, can they even attempt to hit Faye?
1, 2.
I can try.
They can try, but I'll see who they try first. So the 1's for you, Faye. 2's for Josel. Both are for Josel. All right, so 4d20 for 24. Let's see, 24, 25, 17, and 14. I believe the first 2 hit. I don't think the third one hits.
It
And
said
then-
24.
24, and the second one was a 25.
Alright, I'll cast shield and at least take one of them off.
Okay. I will roll the 25 then. For 3d6 plus 5 plus... Wait, did I get that backwards? Yes, I did. 2d6 plus 3d. And I will need a constitution saving throw, please. And you will take 13 points of slashing and 11 points of necrotic damage. And then a con save to see if that is counted against your permanent health pool or not. You are in the clear, sir. Okay, and does this guy make a wisdom save at the beginning of his turn, I guess?
No, end of his turn. He rolls a d10 at the beginning.
Oh, okay. I'll roll a d10 for him then. That's a...
Same thing. He does nothing.
Okay, he stays put, just kind of looking at the ground. This guy, however, is going
He
to...
can then roll his wisdom save.
Okay.
The saves at the end of his turn. Not the beginning.
Right, for 14
Nope.
is a fail. All right, and this guy is going to... He's not looking good. So you're going to hear him kind of like grasping this.
Do you think the plan is going to let you leave Neverland? You will be one of us, a poor damsel in this vault. Come time.
Fuck you.
Do
And
you really
I
care
he
about
kind
everything?
of starts to kind of like start to dematerialize, if you will. I will give you an attack of opportunity, Lorna, as well as
Yes.
Barnabas, as he tries to make a escape from you.
Sorry, Faye. Quickly.
Yeah.
Emboldening Bond, is it once per turn?
Once per
Yeah.
turn, not once per round. You're good
Perfect.
to go.
Okay. Reckless Great Weapon
Or
Master.
you're flanking. Do you need the reckless?
You are
Whatever.
flanking.
I'm already reckless, so.
Go, Lorna!
Oh, fuck. Okay, let me just make sure the damage is right on this. Extra 3d6. Yeah.
Did he survive?
30, 40 damage.
As he starts to try to escape, Laura, how do you want to do that?
Yes! I kind of like look at Barnabas across from him and like nod, and then I just kind of like bring it up and down, and I just shove it right down the side of his shoulder, just down into whatever form of body he is, as the form dispels around her sword. Maybe.
Told you, fuck you.
And he loses kind of control over his form, similar as described as the other ones that were originally kind of like their remains kind of went back to the ether to kind of go back to the shadow. Before these are he's kind of acting similar to the other one, where it is him trying to keep his form together long enough, and he's trying to grasp at the wound, and eventually you'll hear him just kind of get off the same kind of word, just saying, "You'll be joining us. You'll be, another damsel like the rest of us."
I lean
he's gonna
real
explode.
close. Oh, I was
Oh,
gonna
go
say
ahead.
I lean
Go
real
ahead.
close before he explodes,
Mhm.
and say, "We will never be joining the likes of you." And that's it.
And he will just explode, and at that point, you'll see that the darkness really kind of give way, and the allowing the light to the crystal to shine at its brightest. But this maelstrom still seems to be swirling around to some capacity. As he explodes, though, the rest of these shadow creatures will also explode in similar form. You all are now feeling the similar pull from this crystal. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and okay. So let me clear some things off the map. So that's gonna bring us out of combat technically, as you stay in this kind of this large glowing embrace of the crystal inside of this, swirling storm of darkness. As you guys are all within the range, though, you all feel that similar kind of pull, that it reaching out. Do you guys reach back, or I guess mentally reach back out towards the crystal?
Hey, Will.
I will do, I guess.
Okay. All right. So,
Move closer?
I'm putting my faith in the power of friendship, and this thing helped us.
so
Does
you
this
two
feel-
start, and you start to. I'm sorry, what was that, Nika?
Does this feel like anything I or we've experienced before?
Trying to think. Yes. Well, shoot, you weren't there when you went to Mount Stonemere. I'm trying to think if it was relevant in the other. I can't remember. Or no, the stone giant showed you into the Shadow. Yeah, Shadowfell Vault. So the others would have felt something similar to this, but I don't believe your character has, Anika.
No, Nika was there at the
I was
Shadowfell.
No.
That's sort
That's
of where I got
Stonemere.
stuck.
No, the Stonemere is what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
if
yeah, it wasn't
Shadowfell, you guys, Stonemere, you guys were kind of pulled towards the entrance of the basically the descent to the where Elio was at.
Yeah. No, Anika
It
wasn't
it feels familiar, in the sense of, you know what? I will say that it gives off the same kind of feelings of you're not getting bad feelings, I guess. I don't know how to say this.
You're getting good vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't be. It's pretty neutral. I guess I need to remain neutral in description, and that is that it's kind of you don't know this. It's like a stranger reaching out to you. It doesn't. You can do an insight check. Go ahead and roll insight.
You do have a D4.
You are feeling a similar warmth that you felt when you were coming out of the veil, when you got stuck in there and were being chased by the forgotten spirits of time before. And when you finally were able to find your those anchors in the material plane, your friends wielding the relics of Merlin, you were able to pull yourself back through. It gives you that kind of, I guess, warmth or that familiarity to it.
Okay. Then yes, I would go forward.
Do you get or reach back out to it? And when I say reach back out to it, basically you're kind of concentrating on, like, focusing on this connection with the crystal that's calling.
Cautiously, because I've been burned by stuff before.
I've seen the dark crystal before. I know what you're up to, Jim Henson. So
I mean, last time I went towards a light that was in a dark place, I got stuck in the dark place.
yeah.
Hmm.
I think it's so you are able to, so you start your concentration. Does the rest also kind of follow similar suit, or does anybody kind of resist this this connection, if you will?
Nah.
Okay. So as you guys kind of all start to gather, and one by one, you guys kind of concentrate on this relationship with the object before that's trying to combat the blight that's kind of in this area. It's shaky at first, but as all six of you do this, and Barnabas kind of assisting as well, it's moments later that the darkness spell that's in this area kind of dissipates and shoots out across away from the crystal, clearing the room of this magical darkness and returning you to this kind of blue ambient or blue lit room with two other crystals that are not that are dormant. Let me go ahead and clean this up. We can get rid of that. And then
Oh, this is pretty.
get rid of that. That. Oops. Guess that's okay. So you see this hall that you came down, the center of this room where this crystal is kind of hovering. I'm gonna have to thank you, Joe. So I was like, I can't really see what's in the center because I didn't want to interrupt the battle to see what's underneath that crystal on the map. But it looks like it's kind of an empty hole, so maybe you guys don't stand that so close to the crystal.
Yeah.
But the otherwise these other crystals are kind of I know it looks like in the picture, but bear with theater to the mind. These are not illuminated. They are just they're large and massive in size, but they don't seem to be emanating that bright glowing light that this one in the center of the room is now emanating. Let me actually just reveal a little bit more of the map because you guys can see across that little causeway, if you will. And there's not on the map because I couldn't find one with a good center, but there's also two large doors. Actually, you know what? This is even better. I like this. So on the sides, there looks to be like two kind of like archways on the side as well out of this room. Currently, let's see here. Cleared the spell. Just double checking my notes before I goof up. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I will
you'll
Before
see
we do
that.
anything else, I'm gonna feed a potion to Umbra.
Okay. Oh shoot! How many turns do we go? I did not roll death saves for Armbra.
It was.
Go ahead,
That's-
roll 3.
It was more. It was 3.
Yeah, I was thinking. I thought it was like 3.
Oh no.
No.
No, a
That's
10 is pass. Isn't a 10
Ten's
pass?
pass.
But that's
One's a
fail.
fail.
No!
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
No.
As as you guys kind of collect yourselves out of battle, the cage is not moving and flapping around with the angered.
I immediately go and check,
Mhm.
and I pull Umbra out, and I'm just stunned silent. Cronus?
Real quick, do you want me to bring him back? Assuming baby dragons can be brought back? Like, 50 seconds.
I look at Cronus, it's Cronus, your decision.
I mean, like, here's the problem. Where we are, I know other things come back to life.
Will he come back to life?
Yeah, I don't know.
He either will or he won't. I can't force him.
Yeah.
I'm going
40
to
seconds.
set a timer just for that. So, but you just let me know what you want to
Go ahead.
do.
Yep.
Yep, what?
Save him?
Let's go ahead and revive him.
Alright. Take out a diamond and cast Revivify.
Is this a scroll or a spell that you have?
So I have.
Oh, okay. I've never seen you cast Revivify yet.
We
I
haven't had to.
just got it at level
Oh.
10 and I haven't had to use it.
Nice.
Because we
Thank-
try not to die.
In my defense, I wasn't expecting anything that strong right through the damn front door.
Yeah, I should mention, assuming he does come back from this, we're gonna need to find a freaking daycare.
Yeah.
Hey,
Maybe-
technically, it was Yodi offered and Edith offered.
You mean the Fae that we absolutely can't trust?
Yes, that one. That one offered. It's still offered.
And
And
Edith-
the one that we should have taken.
And you chose correctly. You listened to your parenting instincts there and chose correctly.
I mean, to be fair, we don't know
so
how long it will be when we get back.
You take the limp dragon from Lorna's arms, use the diamond, prepare the ritual to try to cast a spell and try to, not the ritual, but like cast this Revivify spell and bring them back before too much time has passed.
Start humming
I
the
don't
part
feel
of
like
the
I
Little
don't want
Mermaid when she gets her voice back.
What?
So,
and
I'll explain it.
so I'm trying to think what I said last because it's been a while since we've had a death save since Ezekiel. But for Revivify, I will just kind of play it as rules is written for the first time. So because you're within a minute of combat, you run over to Umbra and you are able to cast Revivify, and the limp dragon moments later starts to move and shake a little bit. It seems like it's trembling. It's very weak and very much so still on the brink of death.
I'm gonna feed it a potion.
It does not take the potion from you, Faye. Well, go ahead and roll animal handling. See, I mean, it's pretty desperate. Let's give it a roll. I'll give you a low DC for this.
All right. Can I give myself guidance?
Sure.
All right. And we still have the bond for a few seconds. Okay. That is a 15.
All right. So, it seems like you are, if this was the normal Umbra, this might, he, may contest it a little bit more, but, Umbra will gladly consume the potion that you feed it.
Let me roll. Even though it'll heal him to max, I just want to see, because he only has 4. I'm just going to be like, in Draconic, I'll say, here you go, little one. Welcome back. For 5. I did not unclick those other ones.
Yeah.
He heals for 5.
And he immediately looks better than what than the state he originally was in. But he still looks like he is processing what has happened, and he seems agitated, and I don't want to say he's violent towards you guys, but he's just really kind of upset at the moment. Kind of throwing a tantrum, if you will. You just can't really process the fact that he just died and came back to life at the moment.
I'm just going to reach out. Kind of like pick him up a little bit.
Go ahead to animal handling.
You do have a D4, but I don't know if it'll help.
Go ahead and do an insight check, Cronus. Umbra kind of hisses and snaps at your hand as you reach out for it to try to get out. It immediately kind of tries to move away and fly away. It's lifting off the ground, and it's looking at you like it doesn't remember or it doesn't know who you are. Umbra seems to unknowingly seem know anyone from your group as he kind of flies in the center of this room looking at each of you. He knows that you guys healed him with the potion, but he seems to just be or Umbra seems to be unfamiliar with several of the faces in this room.
I'm gonna reach into the bag and pull out a piece of meat and hold it out and see if it's interested.
You know what? Let me roll some stuff for Umbra. See how it's gonna behave. Because I didn't do that. See here. What's Umbra's wisdom? Is it 0 or is it?
Yeah, I think they were all 0s.
Okay. That's pretty good for that. It's clear that Umbra has forgotten who exactly you are, Cronus, but it seems to, in similar fashion to Faye, I guess is the one that kind of feels this the most, is that you have history with these individuals, such as you have a adventuring history with Anika, but your intimate or or your unique or moments that were shared between you and that person are absent in your memories, and that's kind of what it's kind of like the look in the general nature of Umbra as Umbra responds to your gestures. It does not seem willing or interested to come near you, as it's kind of flying about 10 feet off the ground, but it's within, it's right near your group. It's not flying off, it's just off the ground at the moment. What does what do you well, I guess what do you want to do with Umbra right now, or what do you into next?
I feel like getting him back in the cage is needed.
Good luck.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So is he? He's flying like above the crystal, right?
Yeah. He's about 10 feet off the ground, and let me just go ahead and put him on the map. Where's this token? Need to move him up there with the rest of y'all, so I don't have to go find him like Chuck.
Yeah. So knowing it needs to be done, he would. Cronus is going to run up the side of the crystal, jump up, and just grab Umbra out of the air.
Okay. Let's go ahead and just roll initiative first to see who goes first. Not initiative, just like whatever your dex modifier is. I think for or however you figure out initiative. I think Umbra is a 0, right? So I imagine 10. So you go first. Don't even worry about it. Roll. You go first. And then you start to run up the crystal and you jump off trying to catch Umbra. As you do that, she kind of reacts a little bit, getting a little bit of movement as you start your movement. Easily within jumping range, though. Go ahead and make an athletics check. And
easy.
Or acrobatics, I should say. And short of a natural 20, I think that pretty much seals the deal.
I mean, even that 20 won't beat that.
Right. So yeah, you are able to grapple Umbra. Do you put her back in the cage then?
Yes.
And Umbra is locked away in the cage, and it is pissed. It is attempting to strike and bite and snap the entire way through the process, but you two guys do get locked in the cage again. During this time, Bart has been kind of chatting with Barnabas, and it seems like they've been kind of discussing Barnabas's hope that maybe his shadow is down here. What is Josel and Aniko doing during this moment with Umbra?
Oh, I'm watching the show because it's vaguely amusing. And I don't really want to focus on what's happening.
I want to go check the double doors, you said?
Doors, yes, okay. The boss doors. All right, let me get those notes out. All right, as you approach these doors, Josel, you're gonna see you are gonna see 6 circles appear around the door. With the Merlin symbol being in the center, similar to the one that you saw out front, with representing the various relics that some of your party members have also, that they have. You're going to see a lot more of that architecture and decoration that you saw on some of the other places that looks former or no culture currently in Fantasia, but you will see. Rather than just symbols and artwork here, you will see some text or script and other what seems to be words written across the archway. It is still in that kind of pre-civilization script, though, so it's not familiar with any language that you currently read.
Oh.
I think Emboldening Bond is over now.
What if? Because we, the key bearers, can semi-communicate or converse with their patrons-esque, the key people.
Should I try to talk to Solana?
I was just about to talk to Elio.
You guys are working on the dragon.
I wasn't helping.
I already fed the dragon, so Faye Face was just watching.
Joseph,
I
did you
will-
share the news about the door? It's just a double door.
Right?
Not to mention, I'm always on the lookout.
So I am assuming that then Joseph that you did share that you saw similar writing then on the door.
Yeah, it's just like the portal thingy, the jig, that thing. It's
Oh.
all the same.
Well,
I
can
guess we
you
step
read that
forward.
one? Oh, let's
All
figure
right.
out what it says first.
You guys are stepping forward towards
Okay.
the.
I could cast comprehend language if we want to. I mean, quickly do it, or I could take 10 minutes to do it.
Let me take a look first.
After you.
Which doors?
It's this archway up here,
Ah, the boss.
which had the
The boss room.
I can't think of a better word than otherworldly text. Or so you approach Anika and you begin looking over the wall, trying to pick out any kind of sense of the written on the wall. Is anyone joining Anika, or is she up there by herself?
I'll go as well.
Okay.
You have.
So you are able to pick out, well, rather it's not so much words, but you're trying to pick out like what the sense of it is, and it's more, not really. I'm trying to think of what you would be able to get out of this, but it's primordial. If it said more, I could see where you could kind of pick things out, like an actual full text or something, where you could maybe pick pieces here and there. But because of how it's not a long, lengthy thing, there's not a whole lot to be lost in translation. So primordial is not helping as much here. But Faye, you see the
So-
same kind of or go ahead, Nika.
I was just gonna ask. So it's not based on an elemental language?
Correct.
Just double
Yes,
check.
it is not similar to any language that you are familiar with. And go ahead and do a history check if you like. It's definitely not related to any of these that you're related with. And go ahead and do a history with advantage on that, because this is I can't imagine there being many languages or civilizations that Anika hasn't learned about in her travels.
Good roll.
Yeah. So you've studied quite extensively archaic ruins and forgotten dialects and things of this of every size and shape, and you do pick some kind of character structure and from that match, a little bit of primordial, a little bit of some celestial, but nothing that fits the bill perfectly. This all seems to be outside of any kind of civilization that's present on Fantasia today. The lettering and everything seems cryptic to you as well, Faye, as you approach. But as you kind of get closer, the letters to you, Faye, seem as if they are kind of like moving, rearranging, and taking different form, almost something that you're able to read and comprehend yourself, although you can't quite make out the writing as it's kind of evolving before you and making itself known to you.
Okay, that's weird.
And
Hmm.
you'll see
The letters, they moved when I got closer. I can almost make it out.
and across the entrance you'll see champions of the light enter and bring back the balance. And bring back the balance is what's kind of like etched across the archway there.
Champions of the light, bring back the balance.
And then,
Sounds
do
better than
you read
ruined
that out
champion.
loud? Do you read that out loud?
Yeah, Faye would read it out loud. Everything we found, I've seen Faye reads them out loud.
Okay. As you begin to read that out loud, you'll hear kind of a noise come over your shoulder, and those doorways off to the side have similar kind of text or seem to start to animate and come alive, and you see what seems to be like a purplish portal leading to other rooms or other parts of the vault.
I think we gotta just go through one of the portals.
Did only one of them open or both?
Did only one of them or both of them?
I thought they both opened.
Left or right?
Look very different than the ones you can get stuck in.
Does Bart have any potions on him, or is he out?
Let me check.
Oh.
He seems really low on
Um,
health.
Yeah, let me look in the thing as well.
No, he does not.
There's a potion of greater healing that he can have from the bag.
You know what? Since this last 10 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Emboldening Bond. This time, let's do Josel, Lorna, do Faye and Cronus.
So which one is Bart taking?
Greater healing.
Oh shoot! I am such a shitty DM.
No,
All right.
not.
After you, I forgot. I'm just rereading my notes. Damn it. After you, when you guys did finally all focus your concentration on this crystal, and all those effects seemed to explode across the room, and those things transpired. Although you're tired and hurt from your injuries from you sustained through the fight, you look across some of the things you're bearing. A lot of you who are wielding physical weapons of sorts, and you'll notice that each one of them seem to have different energy kind of emanating from them than how it felt previously before in your hands. And so everyone can go ahead 1d6 of cosmic damage to their weapons and to their attack rolls. I'm sorry, not their attack rolls, their damage rolls for their attacks. That starts to happen to each one of the weapons that you guys are wielding.
So just weapons, not spells.
Not spells, and not weapons that are like you summon and desummon. These will be physical items.
The moon dancer is my Sahagin blade I stole.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. That still would apply then. I am trying to think how that applies to your unarmed attacks, Cronus, because I did not think about that.
Wouldn't just make this.
They're considered magical weapons, and
Yeah.
because they're monk-like abilities. Okay, yeah, you'll add 1d6 Cronus to your fists
You got the blue
as well,
fist.
or your melee attacks. All right. right.
So-
Sorry, that was the thing I forgot to provide after you guys unlocked that crystal. But what else were you guys wanting to discuss? You guys just opened the portals. Cronus and Lorna, what are you guys doing as the portals become alive?
Probably just staring at them like, that's interesting. And I'm gonna I'm gonna hand a potion of greater healing
yeah.
to Cronus.
Old man!
It's just taking too long.
Fuck.
Either
Following the old man.
you
Take a
even went the
potion.
correct way.
So did Bart get a potion? You said
Bart
you
has
go
one
ahead and
and
take it.
Cronus has one.
what type of
Both
potion?
graders.
So Bart's going to go ahead and take his. Cronus will go ahead and take his as well.
Ooh, that was good healing for Bart.
Ooh.
Wait, what's the
Or the
it's-
max for a grader would be 20.
Yeah, it's max. So remember to do that max Cronus.
So what is it?
20.
Grader would
20.
be 20.
20
Alright.
points flat. Yeah, when you're using your full action or you're out of combat, you can take the max. But if you're using a bonus action, you just roll the help. Right.
And I'll start dragging them through the portal.
That doesn't apply to NPCs.
Damn. That's okay.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. I went to grab Bart and Barnabas. All right.
What's behind door number 1?
You come out the other side of this portal, down, kind of thrown into this long hall, with these 6 massive pillars kind of lining the way forward to another room where you see arcane energy and bolts of light and lightning kind of shoot across the room, not violently as if exploding and destroying Earth, but almost just conductively and just channeling the different energies in the room ahead. As you walk through this hall, though, approaching this room of energy, you guys will be able to see some works of art along the side, showing well, I guess, does anyone stop to investigate the artwork? Well, let me just, I guess, describe it generically. So you'll see kind of different stages, if you will, of this of blackness kind of gradually growing to light, where you see this person, this humanoid figure on the one massive kind of wall, this panorama that kind of tells a story as you walk down the way. On the other side, you'll see another story that kind of continues the story on the other side, and you'll start to see these stones start to appear in the on the other artwork, where 6 various crystals are circling this person, which has no descriptive features, and they are of the various different colors of the keys that you found so far, as well as the keys you found so far, and the other kind of artwork you've seen along the way. It's not around any symbol of Merlin. It's just kind of like they're, in a sense, in space, kind of floating around this person that's surrounded by nothing. It's just this person alone in the blackness of where he's at. You come to the end of the storytelling of the 2 pieces of artwork along the side, and you come into this main chamber, and you'll see that you know what, this is a little off. Let me fix this map piece. Shoot, we'll just have to roll with it. movie here. So you can't really see the electricity shooting across here and there, because of things. But your characters can see it. The map's just a little disrupted. But you see no way across to reach the other side where you see the kind of the channel continue forward. You do, however, see more of these crystals alongside the wall, similar to the one that you ran into the center in the center room. But no clear way to reach them. Well, no clear path to reach them. Obviously, you guys are clever enough to find another way. And otherwise, it's just this empty chasm below you, where all this light, this energy is dancing across the ceiling. It just kind of looks down to nothingness, just black abyss. What do you guys do?
I mean, should I activate my special eyes?
Why not?
Sure.
Alright, let me see if I can spot anything.
So, as you try to use the detect magic, it's kind of overwhelming in this room. Everything's kind of radiating magic. Even your friends who, carry some magic items on them, and even which ones those are, you're having a hard time when you even look at it, something that you're familiar with, even pinpointing what you know to be and expect to see. It's kind of overwhelming in this room. You will, that being said, you will detect similar similar kind of magic and energy in this room that you've ran into the center room, yeah, that's I can give you that from that detect magic, is that you are feeling that same kind of call to reach out from a stranger feeling again.
And where am I feeling it?
Like, again, you're kind of discombobbled, but you're gonna get it from a couple different places in the room, just like where you felt it in the other room.
I'm gonna drop concentration, just kind of hold my head for a moment. Okay, that's weird.
What is?
A lot more than I was expecting, even coming off of us. But I could feel the pull from the sides of the room, much like the last one, but I don't know how we get over there.
So, go ahead.
I mean, teleportation's one way, but
No,
I think only.
but
that's too risky.
Josel, what were you saying?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, shit. I mean, there is one way to solve this. One of
What?
you two looks at the two other girls, gets tied to a rope and tossed into the void, and see if you can fly.
No, thank you.
Okay, Faye it is.
Oh.
You've been
Why
voluntold.
me? Oh.
I am tying a rope around Faye's waist,
You
double
can
knotting
keep
it.
discounting how strong Anika is. I think she could definitely sprint if she wanted to.
Yeah.
With her short legs, even.
Yep.
Hey, I
She's
could.
second. She's third strongest, I think, isn't she? Or fourth?
Yes.
Four.
Like, I think fourth.
I
But
think,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think fifth.
either way,
Proudly.
I volunteer not to be the game fit.
Yeah, and you spoke too late, Faye, so
Okay, you promised to pull me
I
back
will
if
pull
I
you
fall.
back. Have I ever let you down?
No. I
Exactly.
trust you.
Thank you. I will tie a rope around Faye's waist, wrap it around her a couple of times, and tell her to hold on.
Okay.
And then She's not gonna do this, but I picture, not Sparta, fuck, Lorna, Sparta kicking her in. She's not gonna do that, but there's like a little kick of on the butt.
Just, like, nudge with
just
your
nudge a
foot.
little bit, yeah. Just like, have fun.
Okay.
It's fine.
I wish I had the broom.
You're fine. And I will hold on and brace myself at the end of the rope to pull her back up if need be.
So, what is Faye trying to do? You got her
I'm
tied
just
up
trying
with
to
the rope. I get that.
See what's down there.
what's down there, or if she happens to just float.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Let me see here. As you kind of, are you jumping in or just trying to descend, Faye?
I have tapped
Lorna
her.
kicked me.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, you
She's
kicked him
being
off.
Nudged.
It was a forceful nudge.
Is Karuta.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
And you free fall
Oh, my
into the abyss. You fall for as long as the rope goes for, and as Lorna braces for the kind of the length to end, it just seems to go on forever and ever, Faye. And unlike, and this doesn't feel like normal, like a dark pit, whereas, you know, if you fall through like maybe a cavern or something, you could see, you know, make out the terrain or something notable on the at least until there's a little daylight in you know, with it wherever
I
you're
don't
falling.
even see anything with my vision.
You're not seeing anything, but when you look up to expect the light above to kind of, from the energy and stuff, to kind of radiate down you, that light doesn't even seem to be reaching you down here, just a short distance away. It's almost like this abyss is consuming whatever light.
Help! Help!
Are you actually in trouble, or
will you
are
go
you
ahead
just
and
scared?
Do a wisdom saving throw. Faye.
Oh,
It's a charm.
Yes, it is. You will get advantage on this.
Woohoo! But I am not within 30 feet of anyone at the moment.
You're fine.
Wait, I didn't roll with advantage. Let me roll it again. 21.
Okay. That feeling of getting out of there as soon as possible comes at the perfect time where you start to feel eerily comfortable in this aloneness, but you snap to and call back to be pulled up. Lorna, do you pull Faye
Yes,
up?
I start pulling Faye up after questioning. Are you just scared, or are you actually in trouble? Because
I
the
will pass
rope
another
isn't
message.
shaking, but
Go ahead
something-
and do an athletics check, Lauren. Just because Faye did free fall a little bit, and I know you're super strong, but there's still a chance that you could.
there is.
Okay. You do not you know, that hard ending to the end of the rope doesn't, you know, compromise your grip at all, and
Awesome.
you pull up Faye the rest of the way. It just takes you a little bit of time by yourself, but
Yeah.
you do it. And Faye is back on top with with
Okay.
the rest of the group.
Okay. That's terrifyingly
Yeah.
odd.
Good, not good.
Well, when I was down there, I couldn't even make out a bottom. Then when I looked up to cast a message, I couldn't even see the light up here. And
Oh.
Cool.
then something like split second,
Yeah.
I felt comfortable being alone, which isn't like me.
No.
Real quick, what's the lighting situation?
In this room, the room is it is well lit in this room. Everywhere you can see, just the lightning kind of shooting across does kind of give a shadow here and there. It's momentary as it kind of like creates a shadow off an object in between its light, but there's no consistently dark spots in the room. But what are you looking for exactly, Kronos? I mean, I hate answering that question because there's always exceptions to that because I can't. I'm trying to answer holistically.
If the easiest solution was me to just, vamp over here with Shadow Step, I would have done that. But
I mean, I don't. You could. I mean, definitely try to jump over there. I mean,
Ernest is in a rare mood. He's gonna put Umbra's cage down, and I'm just gonna jump out.
Oh, you're gonna put his cage down.
So that he doesn't jump across with his cage.
Okay.
All right. So, where are you jumping from?
I'm gonna start. Let me get the ruler. I'm pretty much going to go from here and jump to here.
Okay. Shoot. What's the ruling on this? It's athletics check or
your strength score.
If you have a run up, it's your strength score.
The score?
Yep.
Yeah.
So if I got a 20, I can jump 20 feet.
Yepers. Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
With a run up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely get a run up if you'd like.
I would run up and then jump that way.
Okay. So you run out there, Cronus, and similar to that feeling that you got the last time when you were in the center room, you feel a stranger reaching out. Do you reach back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you kind of focus it on this crystal, it takes moments before you feel that same connection. And how long does that detect magic last, Faye?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
But I did drop concentration, but I could always cast again.
So, Faye, you are going to... I will say that although it's all over the place, you are getting some new magic that is kind of picking up in this kind of center of the room as Cronus jumps across the chasm and concentrates on this crystal. You do stay there still, or did you run back, Cronus?
I would still be over there.
Oh, okay. I was like, never mind. All right.
I'll let everyone know. Okay, when he got over there, it changed over in the center.
Cool. Let's see what happens when I do this. I'm gonna misty step over here.
You will also experience that similar. Actually, let me double check some. Yes. Yeah, I was trying to see about another thing that's happening this fall, if that applied here. It does not. So, yes, you feel that same feeling to reach out. Do you kind of give in to that same state as before?
I do, but like in my head, I'm like, you better not screw me over, because it's whatever it is. And
I'm having trust issues right now. And as you do, and you focus in on this, that same kind of area that was kind of illuminating, faltering before you, Faye, through your magical vision, starts to kind of take shape and really take form, and you'll see this floor start to materialize across the once empty chasm, and oops, not far enough. Let me double check.
There's something else in the room with us.
And you'll get a better view of what the big, like the lightning and stuff going across the sky in this room looks like. So you'll see this massive, object in the center that's kind of spinning and moving like clockwork in a way as it kind of conducts this magical energy flowing through this place.
I'll move closer up there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Anika and Cronus, you guys are still concentrating. What do you guys do?
Is there a connection here?
There is not. But are you no longer concentrating on the crystal?
Oh no, I'm doing both. Spellcaster, I
Okay.
figured, unless it
Okay.
beats 100% of my
No, no, no,
concentration.
no, no.
I'll do a
You're
couple
okay.
things.
You can, as long as you're kind of like concentrating, like you wouldn't be able to cast another concentration spell.
Fair.
And you gotta stay fairly close, but you're still within 15 feet. Yeah, you're okay. So you keep that link. It's kind of preoccupying your attention, but you don't see an easy way. You could probably, but you know what, Anika, you are a small creature and nimble enough. I imagine you could maybe scoot your way across that ledge, although there is inherent risks.
Don't
Sure.
make me fall.
you,
I mean, you and I can both get out of it. It'd be fine.
how long is your rope, Lorna? And it's
Oh,
tied.
40.
Probably not
It would be
tied to it.
40 feet minus the 10 feet for like I'd move up to like the edge.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I think I'd be like,
Just
yeah,
you're at the end.
just
Y'all might want to back up a little bit, because I don't know how far it can go, and I'm curious.
okay. I run back.
I'm gonna try.
So you would like to try to scoot across that ledge?
I want to see what happens.
Okay. Go ahead and make a acrobatics check if you're trying to nimble your way over without slipping. Okay. Let's see here. You know, for a creature of your size and with what ledge there is, it's enough for you to work with. It doesn't. It's no. You know. Spectacle, but it's very careful and deliberate in your movement, and yeah, you are able to clear that chasm. In doing so, though, you've kind of lost concentration on that crystal, and as you do, the floor before you kind of dematerializes. So that bridge or that floor that was before is now no longer present.
Someone may want to take over, because I have a feeling we're gonna need more than 2 people.
Lorna, I think with Astrals, you're the best bet to get over there.
I think there should be one person at each crystal.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, if we can get the bridge, I could Misty step over to the other one. Old man, you could be at the middle.
The middle.
Just in case that middle thing needs someone there.
I'm pretty sure the giant thing that's shooting off lightning may not need someone there.
Probably
Okay.
not.
Just a guess.
I don't have
Somebody
a way
just come to where Cronus is. Like he's gonna wave somebody over.
I can't jump that far.
I can.
We need someone at this crystal.
I'll
Well-
jump to the other crystal.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your strength score, Josel? 20?
It's barely. I have a 14, so it's
You
10.
can just.
You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, with your athletics and your with the running jump, you'll be fine. So Josel, you reach out and concentrate. Lorna, are you filling in for Cronus's focus
Yepers.
point? Okay. Cronus, are you trying to leap?
So I'm going to step of the wind, key point for doubling my jump distance,
Okay.
and I will now jump 40 feet that way.
Dope.
Jeez, all right, you do so. Leaping across the way, you both feel those similar calls to you to focus in on the crystal. Anika and Cronus, do you both do so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you do, again, more of this floor seems to begin to materialize before you. Let me go ahead and remove that from the screen.
Now the question is,
Completing the bridge across the way. At this point, though, you get this awful kind of feeling near the pit of your stomach. That same feeling of dread that you ran into the room before. Go ahead to. Can I get a perception check from everyone?
I knew this was too easy. I do not have guidance, but that is a 22.
Okay. 22.
Just get out here.
So Bart got a 10.
All right. 10, 10.
And I'll be honest, I'm not going to work.
Okay. So Faye, you are going to while the others are concentrated on their crystals and keeping the bridge open for you and Barnabas and Bart to cross. Oops, I did not mean to move the entire map. Crossways, which I should move them up too. You're gonna have that same feeling, and looking back over into the abyss, or that you're kind of walking over this bridge over, you're gonna see those similar kind of like white glowing eyes looking up, kind of crawling what seemingly seems to be no wall or structure to climb across, but they seem to be like almost similar to spiders climbing up silk as they kind of crawl up this abyssal kind of plane, this area, and they start to crawl towards the surface and visitors of the room above. What do you do, Faye?
Okay. You know what? We need another person on each of these crystals. I'm trust Bart and Barnabas can get to one of the others. I'm gonna have to dimension door to this one. That's the only way Faye's gonna be able to get to one.
Okay.
So Faye is gonna dimension door.
All right.
And I will let it pull.
Okay. And you are focused. Bart is going to know what's going on with the program here. So
Real
what
quick,
is it with
I'm going to yell to Barnabas to make sure he grabs Umbra's cage. Because I did just leave it down.
You know what? He will grab it and he is not going to stop. He is actually going to run all the way across the bridge to get to the other side with Umbra and place the cage down, looking back over to Bart to see if he can help anyways. But Bart's pretty quick thinking and dexterous. Now, is there a limit to how far someone can jump? Do they have to just make an athletic check to get across?
Yeah.
But that's okay. I don't plan on doing that if that was the only option. So Bart's going to pull out a He has a grappling hook in his inventory, right?
Let me check.
I have a feeling he stole it from a boat somewhere at some point in his life. He just kept it.
It might actually be easier for him to jump from here.
I don't know about that one.
No. Bart has like a -2 strength.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What happens when Faye is concentrating? That might help with any decision.
I don't think it changes much when one person concentrates.
You know what though? Barnabas is over there. He doesn't have a shoot. Does Barnabas have anything? Doesn't have
Barnabas make it with his strength?
Bart a crafty enough sailor to somehow make it around the corner.
Okay.
He is a rogue.
Have Bart right on back of Barnabas, and when Barnabas jumps off, then Bart jumps off of Barnabas onto the platform.
It kicks him into the abyss.
Pirate. We lose both. Just the other pirate.
Let's see here.
But it's Bart rogue enough to like.
Yeah,
being
this wall like
hasted,
the Matrix
would
movie.
that increase your jumping distance?
Yes, it would.
Haste does.
Yeah.
But I think that it's only. Is it how many times can you use that item a day?
I have not used it with him, so
We've never
And
used it.
I've had control apart for I think almost a day and a half now.
Let me see. I have to look
He
at
can
that.
do it once a day. Yeah, from what it
He's
looks like.
you know, I'm going in there to look at his inventory, and I've not looked at his dexterity. You know what?
It's pretty
Bart's
high.
pretty dexterous. He's gonna. Barnabas is going to offer to tie a rope around him, but he quickly sees what's going on below as those familiar white eyes are kind of climbing up the abyss towards the surface of this room. He's going to grab hold of the rope rather than waste time untying it, and he is going to try to scoot across real fast and use his roguiness to get across the way.
Le-
And I can't find his.
I mean,
sheet.
he
What do
should
you want
get
me to do?
another.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics, which I think is like a 15. He will be able. Right there is where it gets difficult, but
He rolled a 27.
He rolled a
27.
27.
I'll give it to him. He's able to get there and concentrate. And at this time, you feel that call to you guys, that thing that's consuming your attention, kind of let go. And as soon as you all let go at the same time, though, the floor doesn't seem to be removing or collapsing away. The lightning and magic, though, spinning across the ceiling, though, does start to spin and torment a little bit quicker as these creatures climbing up the wall seem to get closer and closer as well. What do you guys do? The bridge seems to be locked in place at the moment, and the door ahead is opening with the bridge being formed, but enemies and things seem to be happening.
All right, so the bridge is
I think now would be a good time to run to the other side, yeah?
What was that, Howard or Josel?
so the bridge is permanently fixed now.
You guys are no longer locked in your concentration on it. It does seem like it's staying there on its own without you focusing on the crystal any longer.
Cool.
All right.
Other
So-
side? Yep. I'm gonna hear and misty stuff. No,
Okay. What about you, Lorna and Cronus? Do you
jump
got?
in misty stuff.
Are we trying to get to this side?
Yeah.
I don't. Trying to ask you. So Anika said, she kind of shouted out, maybe we should run. You see the creatures crawling up the abyss on invisible spindles, if you will.
I kind
So
of.
I'm assuming
And
is
is
there
there-
a door over here?
Yeah, that on the other
Okay.
side. Sorry, right here is
a door.
again
Cool.
a door.
Okay.
Right
You know
that
the
way.
wall here? That looks like a door. It's really a door.
Uh,
It starts to kind of reveal itself once the bridge is locked in place. Sorry, Laura, I keep interrupting. What
That's
was
fine.
that line?
I'm Josel. So sorry, this bridge is staying now. Now that
Yep.
Josel's gone off.
You see, Josel left his area, and it seems to be held in place.
Cool. I am jumping over.
Mhm.
I'm running and jumping, and then I'm like, yeah, okay, shall we, Josel?
Yeah, I think I'm going to camp here.
Don't make me drag you.
So, does everyone else get across in similar fashion to the way they got over there in the first place? I think the only person. Oh well, Faye, you have to try to get out of there still. Faye is kind of stuck over there with the crystal at the moment.
Yeah. Faye's trying to thinking how she's gonna get out of this.
Let me go. Let me just go from the floor up. Start from the bottom though. So Josel and Lorna, you guys are just going out the bridge, right?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and move your tokens if you'd like, Lorna. if you wherever you'd like. Cronus, are you jumping across the bridge or doing your little monk dash stuff and getting to the other end? Or what are you doing?
Oh, I was muted. Noticing Faye's probably having an issue here of getting off her ledge. First he will.
I can deal with that if you prefer.
No, it don't matter. Pretty much key point, jump over, and then move to here, and then wait to see what they do.
All right.
Yeah,
And unless you have a quick thing you want to do, we can go ahead and come to a stopping point there. I'd like to. Did you have something planned already that you wanted to try, Faye and Anika?
I do.
What would you?
I
Like
have a robe that currently has 3 patches for a 24-foot long ladder. Should I just lay it across the ground?
Of course you do. Of course you do.
We do. We go across the ladder.
I missed these steps, but I'll hold it for Faye.
Where will I ever use this ladder? Here. This is where I'll use this ladder. That's
It's even
awesome.
better. I have 2 more.
But it's the folding ladder. It goes down and everything.
Yeah, do you take the ladder with you after you cross? Do you like slide it back with you, or do you just leave it there?
Oh, it's like a solid ladder now. It's just a 24-foot tall ladder. It's like,
In the bag of
I don't know what
holding,
to do with that anymore.
Faye, out of fear, not knowing how she was going to get across without it, gives Anika a quick hug. Thank you.
Yeah. Does somebody want a ladder, or are we just gonna leave that? We should do it. Okay.
I'll
Creatures are pretty close, are crawling closer and closer, and they're quite many within eyesight. You do have time to grab the ladder if you want to try, but the creatures will
Nah.
go distance further.
Nah.
It's like I pull a patch off of my cloak and chuck it, or like put it on the ground and a ladder appears.
Okay. So, all 6 of you, or all 7 of you, run forward then,
Yep.
and
Yep.
door. And as you pass over this threshold, you again seem to be teleported to a different portion of this vault. And that is where we will pick up next time, where you guys kind of come into this new area.
Oh boy.
That's going to end tonight's session.
I'm still waiting for the moment when I can magically get us a door that fits and opens.